this still the toast with the most?
Princess Bear here today. We're hanging out in the Wilderness Lodge in the Pacific. It's time to return to
Whispering Canyon
Yes.
Cafe.
I can hear the whispers from here, and the food is calling us. As your number one choice of food infotainment, we're here to investigate. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm gonna climb a tree.
It's time to foodie and chill. My beloved jacked up avocado toast is gone, and the interim one was pretty sad. So this one is like a glow up. And it has my beloved Feta on here too, which we can get at Roaring Fork on their salad, which is amazing. Now this is just one whole piece instead of multiple slices. I was expecting 3 slices. I'm excited to try this. This is a huge bite, but you know what? I commit to my mistakes. Cheers. Those are some incredible textures and flavors. I feel like I just had like a bowl of guacamole, and then that feta just gives it this nice, like, complex taste. I'm sad that my beautiful mustard jackfruit is gone, but this replacement is like, this is like worthy of the top 5 avocado toast. This is amazing. This is a 4.75 out of 5 toast. I just wish it was like little pieces instead of like a whole one. But it literally looks like an elevated version of the avocado toast we used to get for Flower and Garden Festival. Made it here. I love it. I'm here for it. I am.
We have this reimagined avocado toast here at Whispering Canyon, and it's looking like somebody's bohemian garden on a plate. Plant-based feta, the radish, tomato, pumpkin seeds, pickled onion, all of the avocado toast staples. Now, you know it's one thing to get a millennial excited, it's avocado toast. It's an old joke, but it's funny because it's accurate. They pray tell, our elders say that if we just gave up avocado toast, then we could buy a house. So I just bought, I don't know, a 1-bedroom condo with the piece that I just ate. But either way, it tastes delicious. I feel like for a long time they've been throwing like the plant-based feta on things that just didn't really vibe. In this case, that sort of sour that you get from the feta with the sort of like savor you get from the avocado actually meshes rather well and gives it like this unique pungent taste. It goes well with the other textures, the pumpkin seeds and radish. I feel like Whispering Canyon just reignited the great avocado toast wars of Walt Disney World. But I guess time will tell. For now, they're cooking with fire. Or gas? Fire. Let's just go with fire. Give it 4.25 out of 5 bucks. You would think as many meals as we eat at Disney that I would remember all of them. I don't. My memory's terrible. If not for the fact that we recorded most of this food and the princess memory being 1,000 times better than mine, I would never remember what we ate. Apparently when I come here, the lighter side, all you care to enjoy skillet is what I usually get, even though they have like 2 other skillets. I don't like a heavy breakfast. So I decided to go a little bit different this morning, but a little bit bready. I got an apple muffin. And yes, I got other food, I didn't just get the muffin. They have a blueberry muffin on the menu, but they also have an apple muffin for you to choose from. And I do like apples. And I'm not going to do anything fancy, I'm just going to go in here like a bear and devour the top of it, as a bear should. Turns out I was wrong on both counts. It's the combination. It's like an apple crumb top, like you would see on like a apple pie, and then a blueberry center. Apple blueberry together for breakfast. It's nice and light, nice and warm. Not too dense. It makes a good grab and go meal. Obviously you're at a sit down restaurant, but I'm looking for something lighter to go with like a side. It's a good deal. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 bucks.
It's been a minute since I've had this plant-based frittata. It used to come in like a triangular shape. It's been in this round, smaller shape for a while. Gotta love the shrinkflation action. Now, the frittata that you used to be able to get for quick service, the Mickey-shaped one is gone, so this is just one of the few ones that you can still get. There's one here, and there's one at Olivia's. Okay, this is like very cooked. Okay. Now you can see the just egg. It's all shaped well. I don't know, if I have to choose between this and bobotie, I might choose bobotie. I'm really into the plant-based pepper jack they put on top of the frittata that really gives it a nice little like kick that you want if you're like into the spices. If not, just get it without the cheese and then you have like a no spice dish. It's quite lovely. I would give it a 3 out of 5 frittatas. I like the Mickey ones that don't exist anymore. And I also like the size of the ones at Olivia's a little bit more. They're not as chewy as this one. This one has just got a lot of chew to it.
It's really got me asking, what's frittata with you? Just looking at this just egg plant-based jack or plant-based pepper jack cheese. It's got me wondering, is it gonna be good or is it gonna be a jacked up mess? It's interesting because the spice of the jackfruit, nice touch. Front of the tongue, like maybe like a 1.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. But just egg isn't normally that chewy. So it's a good thing that the pepper jack cheese gives like this sort of spice front of the tongue. I think like a 1.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. But the frittata itself, just egg, isn't normally chewy. And I feel like it was either overcooked or it was cooked and then sat on like a heat lamp for too long, because it's just, that consistency for just egg is way off. I like how it's filled as cooked, the execution of it, as far as like the technicality of it, except for the cook itself, it's fine. But it just feels like it's just not, it feels off. I would give it a 2.5 out of 5 balls. Average, but we've had much better plant-based frittatas.
We have a small amount of potatoes here. I usually like mustard with them, not ketchup. But be sure to ask for ketchup here. They're seasoned really, really well. Better than I expected them to be. I thought they were going to be like an unseasoned dry mess, but they're not. A little on the salty side though. I would give them a 3 out of 5 potatoes.
Whole potatoes. Not boiled, not mashed, not stuck in a stew. Just some nice breakfast potatoes. Nice crispy outside, soft potato inside. Talking about a good breakfast potato that just hits the spot, you know? It's not fancy, they're not flying on your plate, they're not twirled or spiraled. It's a nice, tasty potato wedge. Wedge itself in your taste buds. Give that 3.75 out of 5 balls.
Now we have a Beyond sausage. You know, same Beyond sausage you can get everywhere, except for the cake bake shop, which is very different with their sausage. This is the one I was thinking of. This is the one I was thinking we were going to get at the cake bake shop. Cheers to the proper sausage. I'm glad it's cooked correctly. They followed the instructions on the box. It's not overcooked. It's not undercooked. It is perfectly cooked. I would give that a 4 out of 5 sausage. It's the hot Italian sausage too, which is very rare to find these days around Disney property. So I love that this whole dish has got like a little kick to it. I would give it 4.5 out of 5 sausages.
A little plant-based fairy told me that all the best things that are vegan are shaped like Beyond sausage. It's probably not true, but we're going with it anyway. I'll throw a lot of shade at Beyond for being like the default, not inventive. When you get something special, just hot and spicy version, or just one that's cooked correctly, it's fine. Like, it's more than fine. It's above average. I would say that there are other sausages we've tried over the years, not so great. I make fun of Beyond, but they are at least an above average sausage. And this one is cooked to the letter. Somebody knows what they're doing. And I expect that here because they cook a lot of alt meat here, both for breakfast and in the skillet at dinner. So I'm not at all shocked they actually know how to cook one. It's tasty sausage. I like the spice. It's like a 0.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. So if you are an anti-spice person, this isn't going to incapacitate you, but it is a little spicy. I would give it 4 out of 5 claws, specifically for the perfect execution of the cook.
Now we have the toast. If I didn't have an avocado toast, I would be asking for Earth Balance to put on this, but I'm only eating this for you guys, and then I'm gonna go back to my amazing avocado toast. And any leftover avocado toast is going on this. It's the same toast that you can get at like any of the buffets when they do have it available, like Chef Mickey or something like that. It's toasted nicely though. No complaints. It's bread. It gives good bread. I would give it 3 out of 5 breads.
Nice toasted bread. When we're not filming, this is what the princess feeds me. A strict diet of plain toasted bread and Jameson. I'm of course kidding. The princess feeds me much better than bread and what I consider to be whiskey water. It's good. It's toasted. It's not even a little bit toasted. It's like warmed on the grill. It's like, ooh, we put it on there and took it off. Like somebody was afraid of the hot grill. I don't know. All right, it's toast. 2.5 out of 5 claws. That's right. I caved. I got a waffle. A Belgian-style waffle. Here at Whispering K, and I am not a waffle purist. I believe that pancakes, flapjacks, are the superior form of breakfast cake. I deal with the cards I'm given, and there's no pancakes on the menu. Look, if we pass from that, you have a gigantic Belgian waffle with your side, or your choice of protein on the side. You can get bacon or sausage. I got bacon. Now, the princess isn't eating this because obviously it's not vegan, so I'm going to pour, because I am a pourer. I'm not a dipper when it comes to syrup. Just give it a little glaze. Not too much, not too little. And then we're going to dive right in here. Now, they will tell you that the cups on waffles is what makes them superior because they hold the syrup. I would venture to say that's probably too much syrup if you've got a pool of it. But I digress. It's a nice puffy waffle, cooked well, crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. It should be not undercooked. I feel like I could do like some berries of whipped cream for you sweeter than most waffle folks. But to me, it's just fine. It's executed well. It's a sizable portion. It's one big waffle, but it's got like 4 little ones, so it's more than enough food. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's a fine waffle. It's just not one of those like Instagrammable, I'm gonna remember this sort of waffles. Here I have a healthy American side of bacon. I'm just gonna break some people's hearts to hear, but I actually think Canadian bacon is the superior bacon because this thin, wafy Disney bacon almost breaks my heart most times because it's like 60% fat as it is anyway. But it's bacon. It's nice and crisp, cooked well. Unknown bare fact, as I was a child, I would only eat bacon if it was stuck in oatmeal. Like bunny ears. It's the only way I would eat it. Like I would use it as like a spoon to like scoop up my oatmeal on the bacon and eat that. There's no other way I would eat it. I would not eat it by itself as a child. Don't ask me why. I'm odd. I'm weird and I like being weird. Give that bacon 3 out of 5 claws. Cooked well, no notes.
This is my usual modified mule that has Uncle Nearest in it. It was $17.50, and this is like hand for size. This is probably the smallest mule I've received for this price. And I have to say, you need to order it this way because when you just order an Uncle Nearest mule, Bear and I tried like another weekend and we got all different charges every single time. One time we got charged as high as like $40, so just stick with one of these for a drink. I'm ranting about something other than this drink. The drink is nice. It's very like evenly flavored. It's not overpowering. It's not very strong. It's just, you know, a drink. It is brunch time, so it'll be a slow sipper. I give it a 2.5 out of 5 mules.
Brenda's orders a mule because theoretically and figuratively she carries this channel on her back. Pack animal. Either way, I would advise in most cases if you're going to order a drink that's off menu here at Disney, to keep it simple. once you start modifying things get crazy. Everybody rings up differently, and you'll be paying out the behind all day long. Ooh. As much as I love ginger ale, you think I like ginger beer, but every time I'm surprised. Like it's my first time ever having it. I give that 3 out of 5 balls. I'm feeling like I need some hair of the dog, and most recommendations for that is a Bloody Mary. Now, this being Whispering Canyon, I was expecting something fancy, like some, I don't know, half a bison hanging out of my cup. But no, I just get 1 piece of celery, and then a lime, and a straw. So much tomato juice, it almost feels healthy. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 claws. It's just what my body's asking for this morning. I'm just afraid of what it's going to ask for next.
I guess we loved our food or hated it. One or the other. It was plate cleaning.
Whispering Canyon is still one of those best kept secrets here at Walt Disney World. Enough people to know about this place. Honestly, I'm kind of happy about that.
So you have the avocado toast, the frittata, and the Impossible Burger. We have reviewed the Impossible Burger in previous videos. This is one of the places where you can do breakfast until about 2 o'clock. So if you're like a late breakfast person, definitely consider Whispering Canyon. This was like our go-to restaurant back in the day when we would take a boat from Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, it's technically brunch at this point. So like,
yes,
brunch it up, Whispering Canyon style. But
Wilderness Lodge is literally the best hotel for food around the Magic Kingdom.
Especially for vegans.
Yes.
Especially for vegans. But I need to know why you guys don't come here. Are you embarrassed that they asked you for ketchup? You just don't want to talk to the servers?
Mustard.
Tell us and let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Now, hit that notification bell when we see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, maybe we just won't come back for the holidays and you won't see this tree on our tour. No, I'm kidding. You're going to see all the trees on our tree tour.
Coming soon. But you heard the girl.